wherever he is.
We should be ready to go.
This July meeting of the Morgantown Utility Board will come to order. We have an abbreviated version today due to the fact that we had some difficulties scheduling around vacations, and we have some important topics to address. So the first thing is approval of the minutes. Everybody got the minutes from the last meeting?
I move to approve the minutes for the regular meeting of June 13, 2023 as submitted.
Okay. I'll second. All right. Any corrections? Objections? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. All right, public portion, we have no one here. Have there been any phone calls, messages, letters?
No.
Need to bring before the meeting?
No.
Okay. New business, Tanglewood.
Okay. Tanglewood stormwater project. Over the past several years, when we've had significant rain events, residents in the Oak Court, Acorn Village, and Tanglewood areas of Morgantown have had some flooding issues. This has been on our radar screen for quite some time. As we had talked about the flood study, and we said we would come back with some smaller projects, this dovetails right into that. So staff met with the residents of those areas and said we would bring a proposal into the board where we would do a PER. MUB would take care of the PER cost, go back to those residents with the opinion of cost for the project, where, as we've done in other projects, those customers in that drainage area would be assessed to pay for those upgrades in the stormwater. And so we're bringing this in front of the board today as part of that. They'll look at the different alternatives. It may be a new storm sewer system, may be underground storage. There could be a whole host of solutions that they may recommend that would be cost beneficial to those residents. Strand has sent us a task order to do this work. It's $55,000, and we believe it's reasonable. And we would ask that the board approve this, and so we can move forward.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
Well, I have a question.
All right.
Something like this is stormwater specific, I assume, is charged to the stormwater account, correct?
Yes.
How many residents, Mike, is it impacted, potentially impacted area?
No, that quite yet. Those areas, Tanglewood's a little bigger, Acorn Village area.
Where is that? I'm sorry, I'm trying to picture. I know where it is, but I can't.
So it's so if you're at WVU, what's the stadium?
Behind the stadium.
Behind the stadium.
Yes.
What's the park? So if you were looking at Chateau from Willowdale, it would be to the right. Yep. So directly borders Chateau.
Tanglewood's a residential community just up from there.
Yeah, Tanglewood would be
That-
it's kind of towards.
That didn't go down to Shorty Anderson's. That's on a different
That's
street.
the other side.
Right.
Okay. Any other questions? All right. Can't have a
I'll
motion.
move to approve task order number 23-04 in the amount of $55,000 with Strand Associates for the evaluation of stormwater management alternatives to potentially reduce the frequency and magnitude of flooding in the Oak Court, Acorn Village, and Tanglewood neighborhoods.
Okay.
Second.
All right. Any further discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. Financing for the new vehicles.
Okay. With the we're still having difficulty finding vehicles because of COVID, and everyone may have been listening in about your taxes on your vehicles. The values have gone up and so forth, but right now there's no state purchasing contract for us to just piggyback on, so we have to go out and advertise. We were very fortunate just last week to find a dump truck very comparable to the one that we had on order that we had bid out. It was actually less. And so we have gotten that dump truck. We've gotten another Ford F-350 that we advertised for. But we do have to advertise, and trucks are expensive. We're seeing, with the state contract, we enjoyed some rather low price points for vehicles. Those days are gone at the moment, so we don't know if we'll ever see them again. But we would like authorization to have up to $100,000 a year annual debt service for the next 3 years to finance these vehicles. And it's not a budget issue. It just allows us to be able to procure more vehicles by financing than if we were going to just pay cash.
Okay. If you can pay cash, it makes more sense to. Interest rates are too high at the moment.
They are, but it does take its toll on our cash reserves.
Okay.
But it gives us the flexibility to do it.
Right, it does give us flexibility. And we will have one of our equipment loans dropping off in May for the camera truck.
Good answers.
Okay.
Did we have a state contract? Were we able to take advantage of that at one point?
Yes.
Why did that go away?
The manufacturers.
Oh, no,
were not
that's right.
participating.
That's right.
And
Need to.
as
They don't need to, yeah.
last week, the dump truck that was on order had not even been picked up yet for manufacture. So,
And I got to ride in our brand new dump truck, and I have to say, it's lovely. It's big, and we did get a good deal on it. So,
Did we get pictures?
yes, we did.
Is it like being a giant Tonka Troys?
Yeah, it was just exactly.
Did you get to dump something?
No, they didn't have anything.
well, Tom, I fell short again.
I know. When you get something to dump, would you call Tom?
Yes.
Let him pull the trigger on that
Yes.
truck.
Well, needless to say, here at MUB, we have lots of things to do.
Yeah, but that's what I figured. You probably had an opportunity.
In which case, then Dave would be next, and Karen will get a chance. I think it's fair. So, all
I
right.
got to play with a forklift one time, and that was really fun. I didn't kill anything or hurt anything or tip it over. It was really fun.
And I used to run a front loader at the zinc smelter in my hometown.
And how long? Well, I won't ask.
It's a good pay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. So, do I have a motion?
Go ahead, Tom.
I moved to authorize the general manager to work with MUB's banking partners to finance the purchase of new vehicles up to $100,000 annually in debt service payments on a 3-year term.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carries. All right, retirement plan vendor.
Okay, we had mentioned to the board that we were looking at the 457 retirement plan offered through the Treasurer's Office, which the entity is Empower. And we invited both groups, our current Mission Square and Empower, to come to MUB, meet with all of our employees, but only Empower came, sent a representative, and then a gentleman from the Treasurer's Office came to meet with all the employees. Everyone got the opportunity to listen to both presentations and about what they offer, what they can do. And so after those presentations, Chip and I and Pam and Elaine and Jeff, we followed up afterwards with individual meetings we went to the water plant, the wastewater plant, the shop, and the office, and talked to all the participants. And it was overwhelming that everyone would like to move from Mission Square to Empower. Again, this is not a program that MUB contributes to. It's 100% on the employee to have an opportunity to invest and defer, to have some tax advantages and save for retirement. And so we would ask the board for the approval of the resolution to move from Mission Square to Empower.
We had, at WVU, we had Empower and TIA. Okay. And I worked with Empower. No, I'm not a crap fan, but so I chose Empower, and we worked with them for a long time. I really liked them. Really customer service oriented, real friendly. Total opposite when we switched. So it's interesting. But I hope you guys like them as much as we did. I was really disappointed. I wrote letters to everybody saying, please bring them back.
We really enjoyed the presentation, and the tools that they have, and the fact that they will come here and meet with individuals and help them structure investments planning for what they want and what their goals are. And there are retirement tools that you can go right on the internet and use, and you can essentially play the what if game.
Mm-hmm.
And so everyone, I think everyone's excited about the opportunity.
They really are. And they offer some other options too, like they offer a Roth IRA, and Mission Square does not do that. So that was a big incentive for some employees here. Yeah.
What percentage of the employees take advantage of this?
I don't know that I know the percentage.
I do not have a percentage right.
It's out of their payroll, right? It's just automatically.
It does.
Yeah.
We withhold it from their pay, and
Right.
then we automatically do an ACH
Right.
into the fund.
Yeah.
Now, do they or will they? I don't know. Come, let's say, a couple of times a year and sit here for a day or two and meet everybody and go through their investment strategies.
Yeah, they said they would come 4 times a year,
Okay.
meet with whoever wants to meet.
Wow.
And also during the conversion, they're going to come down and they'll meet one-on-one with each person that is established with Mission Square right now. They'll meet one-on-one, in a closed office and go over their portfolio and invest like they want to.
Okay.
Yeah, we were very pleased with what we liked the personal touch. We reached out to Pat Jack from the West Virginia Treasury's office, and he was very instantly getting back or calling. Very good customer service, like you mentioned.
That's
For
important.
little peons like me, just have an account and I had questions about different options, and they were wonderful. They were wonderful. I took a loan out once to do something. I think we were going to renovate some part of the basement or something. And they were like, "How can we do it? How quickly can we get you your money? What do you need?" Could have been easier. Really, could have been
Yeah,
easier.
that's nice. Okay.
That's
And I paid myself back the interest, so it was actually pretty nice.
Got low interest on your own loan.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Do I have a motion?
I move to approve moving the Morgantown Utility Board's 457 supplemental retirement plan from Mission Square to Empower. Further, to approve the Morgantown Utility Board 457 adoption resolution, and to authorize the general manager to execute the adoption agreement and other such necessary documents to implement the new 457 supplemental retirement plan.
Okay.
I'll second.
All right. We have a motion to second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carries. All right. Are there any issues that board members would like to bring before the group before we adjourn?
Not an issue, but just a question. If there's anything outstanding from information-wise from the city to MUB, if there's anything we're waiting on, let me know if I can help to facilitate movement
Sure.
of something.
Is there anything we should know?
No, I asked Emily yesterday or Wednesday, and she said things are pretty much status quo. They're doing some soil sampling around White Park as part of the remediation program, and so I guess we did some here as well. Somebody did some here for the expansion of the building to see if there's anything that needs to be done on this location.
They got in touch with us and let us know where the sampling points would be, and so we've been communicating back and forth.
Great.
I have 2 questions. One, has the DNR or authorized vendor stock the reservoir?
I don't know.
And the second is, when will we hear back from the plans for the new building, the building addition?
Go ahead, Rich.
I would think that we we would be prepared to talk about that in our next board meeting
Okay.
in August. As far as stocking, I think they originally reached out to us, and we kind of deferred that over to Emily or
Oh,
somebody from the city
Okay.
who I believe has spoken to DNR. So
Okay. I
with
just
that
didn't-
update will probably have to come from them.
I will follow up on that because
Yeah.
that's personally interesting to me. So.
Yeah, well, that's why I brought it up.
Dave's got his fishing gear ready, his kayak. He's ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Can we talk about the August meeting date, please?
Sure.
Normally we meet on Tuesdays, and on the 15th, if we meet on the 15th, I would be able to come.
What's our second Tuesday is the 15th.
No.
The 8th.
18th.
8th.
Oh, the 8th. The second Tuesday is
Yes.
the 8th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have it down for the 8th.
Okay, good. I for some
So
reason,
August
I was thinking it was the
1st
15th.
is Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Works. All right. Okay, if nothing else, meeting is adjourned.
That was quick.
Dave, I want to talk to you for a couple of minutes.
Just real quick,